Okay, so the girls' plan worked. We ended up switching with May. So instead of May and Nozomi going together, it's going to be us. So we are now arriving at Mouseland, presumably. And we are going to go on a little date with Nozomi. So this should be fun. It took a while given how packed the station is tonight, but I finally managed to locate Nozomi.
昴生君どうしてここにお店はどうしたの
Yes, but things changed. Well, about that. I gave her a rundown of the situation.
私と昴生君もしかしてみんなにはめられたのかも
No way, our friends would never do that. In your route, especially? How could they?
うん絶対はめられたんだよ
Oh, why do you say that?
だって店が忙しくなるって分かっててミカトさんが休むなんてすっごい変
I know, crazy, right? What a coincidence.
私と姉ちゃんがシフトに入らないって分かってたのに
Yeah, I guess I see what you mean. At that moment, my phone dings. It's the message notification sound. I pull it out to take a look.
どうしたの
Look at this. I show her my phone. On the screen is a text from Suzune-san. Congratulations on losing your dating virginity. Thanks. Followed by a picture of everyone giving me the thumbs up. And in the middle of the group, striking the same pose, but looking rather uncomfortable, is Mikado.
デート童貞ってそんなのあるんだね
I know, because it's not a thing. You guys just made it up. I don't think it's a common expression.
そっかこのまま一緒にネズミランド行っちゃったら
Can I just say I like her jacket? I think it's pretty dope.
昴生君の初めてを私が奪っちゃうことに
Phrasing, Nozomi. Phrasing. Learn it. Don't do this. Flustered Nozomi turns bright red all the way to her ears.
どうしよう私でいいのかな
Yes, it's fine, Nozomi.
私のデートバージンも昴生君に捧げるってこと
This game making something that's not dirty very dirty. I don't understand.
なんということでしょう奥手だと思っていた私の年上幼なじみが異世界で狡猾な男に転生した件
The sad thing is this could actually be a title of an anime. Like, 100%. What is this, some light novel? Sure, I did get a second lease on life, but this ain't no isekai. I mean, it almost became an isekai a couple times. I will say that towards the start of the game. Man, this isn't good though. Nozomi's really freaking out here. Just calm down for a sec. You can call someone else right now to go with you. You've got tons of friends, right? At least one of them must be free tonight. It's not every day you get tickets to see the Christmas parade. I'm sure her classmates would jump at the chance to go.
そっかそうだね
I don't understand. Why are you actively cucking yourself? Why are you trying to see her with somebody else? Like, my guy. Get your head in the game, okay? I don't know, you need to channel your inner Zac Efron, or, just do it.
でも昴生君はいいの童貞捨てられないよ
Stop saying it like that. It sounds so bad. It's not about me tonight. It's about you. Also, please stop saying that. Hearing it from her mouth just makes it more depressing.
じゃあ
She pulls out her phone. But after a moment, she puts it away. What are you doing? You're not gonna have enough time if you don't hurry.
やっぱり無理
Yes, thank you. At least someone has some common sense.
昴生君が目の前にいるのに他の人誘うなんてしたくないよ
Sounds a little romantic. I like it.
イブの夜にこうちゃんをここに置いてくなんて
Ho-chan, she said. Perhaps it slipped out unconsciously. I can't help but recall the dream I had this morning. The lines between the young Nozomi who insisted on marrying me and the present-day Nozomi seemed to blur.
一緒に行こうよ
Alright, let's do it. She grabs from a jacket, giving it a small tug. You sure you want to go with me?
いいったらそもそも昔はよく一緒に遊んでたじゃん
You know, this is the big leagues though. We've graduated from play dates to actual dates.
昴生君とっくにデート童貞なんかじゃなかったんだよ
Okay. I can feel my face growing hot in spite of myself. Crap. Why? This is Nozomi we're talking about. We've been friends forever. What's there to be embarrassed about?
昴生君、赤くなってない？
No, it's not.
ともるし。
I like how he just tries to deny it. It's like, it's so obvious, my guy. I've got to hide my embarrassment from her somehow. My pride's at stake. You lost your pride a long time ago when you were being stupid and not just going out on the date like you should have. Oh my gosh. I'm about to convince myself there's nothing to get worked up about. We're just childhood friends. We're just childhood friends. We're just childhood friends.
何をブツブツ言ってるの？
I don't know. Shut him up. Alright, that should do it. Inside my head, Nozomi has been sliding towards the romantic interest side of things, but I managed to push her firmly back towards the childhood friend category.
お腹減ったから、とりあえず夕ご飯ね。
Alright, let's do
ほ
it.
らほら、早くレディをエスコートして、昴生君。
Gosh, you're making her lead this date right now. The self-proclaimed lady graciously holds out her right hand. I wonder if there's a Caesarea around here? Or how about we just eat at Zukiya, Lady Nozomi?
レディのぞみ、なめんなよ。
I'm imagining this is just like the equivalent to taking her to McDonald's. She elbows me painfully in the ribs. Ow, cut it out.
私だって女の子だということをくれぐれも忘れないように。
Don't worry, I'm confident by the end of this route he'll learn some manners and he'll be a little more outgoing. She puffs out her cheeks angrily. What a demanding lady, this one. Truth be told, though, I don't really have much cash on me. The tickets were pretty expensive after
あ、
all.
そっか、ごめん。あ、じゃあ、夕食代は私が出すよ。
Okay, I'll take it. I want to say you don't have to, but the money I have on hand, I can't afford anything with the cheapest restaurants around.
いいからいいから。その代わり、お店は私が決めていい？前から行きたかったけど、女の子だけじゃ行きにくい店なんだよね。
Okay, sounds fair. Sounds fair. I like it.
こっちだよ、昴生君。
Dragging me by the arm, Nozomi leads me towards the place in question. Ramen? Kojiru? As we enter the ramen bar together, the men around us begin to murmur amongst
ここっ
themselves.
てすっごいボリュームでコスパ最高らしいんだ。
Well, the portions here are certainly
でも
huge.
男の人ばっかりで入りにくかったから。
Still, to come here on Christmas Eve of all nights, this place is a sanctuary for men. Are you sure you want to eat here, Lady Nozomi?
昴生君、見て見て。並盛りも大盛りも特盛りも値段同じなんだって。
Oh my gosh. Alright, you should probably just stick to the... before I can
お待
finish.
ちどうさまでした。お二人様、麺野菜どうしますか？
二人とも全部マックスでお願いします。
Of course.
はい、特2ついただきました。
Oh boy. Nozomi went ahead and ordered for both of us. You fool, you foolish fool. Do you know what you've
昴生
done?
君、どうして小刻みに震えてるの？
You'll find out soon enough. Turning towards the counter, I brace myself for
はい、
the
特
inevitable.
盛り2丁です。
Bruh. That's a lot of food. Nozomi instantly freezes out the colossal mountain of ramen placed in front of her. Though her smile remains on her face, she seems rooted to her chair. Apparently, her mind is having a bit of trouble processing reality.
昴生君、私たちが頼んだのはラーメン
You did.
だよね。店員さん間違えちゃってるよ。すみません。
Nozomi, it's time to face reality. This is exactly what you ordered, an extra large ramen.
マジで
Seriously.
もやしが球体になっている物体。
Well, I mean, yeah. Oh boy.
日常に潜む罠。
This is your eyes being bigger than your stomach, okay?
でも、私は出された食べ物を残さないの。
Oh my gosh.
それが私の生き様だよ。
This is why she's having problems with gaining weight, but somehow it's only in one specific area. What admirable resolve. I doubt it's gonna last, though.
行きまーす。
With that, she dives headfirst into the sea of bean sprouts. What is she planning to finish? Wait, is she planning to finish this if it kills her? Gosh, we have to walk around after this, too. What's wrong? Are you choking? I stare worriedly at Nozomi's face as she slurps on her extra thick noodles. Alright, that's our new name now, Goze-kun. She turns pale for a moment, then bursts into a beaming smile. I guess she likes it. Unfortunately for her, though, the worst is yet to come. Eat quick, Nozomi. The only way you're gonna finish that bowl is if you eat before if you finish eating before your brain registers that you're full. That is actually a thing. Apparently, you have like 7 minutes for your brain to register that like you've had enough. So you could potentially eat quick enough. Abandoning all semblance of ladylike behavior, she begins shoveling food into her mouth with ferocious speed. Hang in there, Nozomi. I'm in this with you. Yeah, I think with the two of them, they should be able to finish an extra large one. Might take a little bit, but... Oh, never mind. She's done. Nozomi continues gripping her chopsticks, but her hands have come to a stop. What's wrong, Nozomi? You better finish soon or your noodles will get soggy. That being said, I'm already at my limit too. You can see her hand trembling at the side of the bowl. It's your fault for being greedy and ordering the extra large. I don't think you realize calorie counters aren't the type of people who come here. Yes. Ooh, char-siu. Nozomi drops a thick piece of meat into my bowl. Stop that, don't give your food to me. The soup level of my ramen rises significantly. I only watch as she transforms my extra large ramen into an ultra large. Stop it already. Before I can start eating, she piles on even more. Have mercy, Nozomi. I'm guessing this isn't a meal you could take to go, huh? Why does it sound like I'm on my deathbed now? I can't believe you. With no other choice, I start tackling the towering stack of bean sprouts and noodles in front of me. Singing me a song will not help, okay? While grumbling and complaining, I continue eating. Behind me, I can hear a couple customers remarking how cute my girlfriend is. I guess we do sort of look like a couple. Thanks. The feeling I thought I shut away earlier slowly begins to resurface. My chest feels a little tight. Come on now, it can't be. Just heartburn from all this food. Yeah, that's it. Muttering quietly, I take a swig of water to wash down my noodles along with the feelings her Nozomi. You're so dumb. Oh, this is a cute CG. I like this. I mean, do old Japanese people have this same type of jacket where you have to like loop it through like that? After eating, Nozomi and I took the express train straight to the amusement park. Though it took us a while to get through the gates, we managed to make it in time for the parade. There's the famous castle glittering with lights, set against a backdrop of dazzling fireworks. Familiar characters dressed in Santa costumes dance through the streets, giving comedic performances. Now I know why they call this place the Land of Dreams. Yeah, this is totally not a certain ripoff of a certain, you know, type of amusement park. Mr. Mouse. Like an excited child, Nozomi jumps up and down beside me. I'm glad she's enjoying this so much. While they weren't cheap, buying these tickets for her was a good idea. You know, I just feel bad for Hiruto. I hope that he ended up getting a date or doing something fun, because we kind of just took his date from him. Well, you know, not his girl, but like where he was going. You know what I mean? What, I'm just trying to show the guy in the costume some sympathy. She lightly pinches the back of my hand. It doesn't actually hurt. Mostly I'm just thrilled to feel her touch directly. Here it comes again. I guess I can't fool myself any longer. I really do. Nozomi pulls on my hand. Sorry, but this isn't the time for 3D computer-generated fairies. My heart's pounding like a runaway train right now. Nozomi peers up into my face. The lights of the fireworks and the parade illuminate her features. Seeing her up close like this, it suddenly dawns on me how much she's grown. Maybe I'm being influenced by all the other couples flirting around us, but summoning what little courage I could. Okay. Okay, Kosei-kun, finally! Oh my gosh, it took you so long. You're the biggest baby out there. Nozomi falls silent. Because I've tightly wrapped my hand around hers, the cackle of fireworks, or crackle of fireworks, and the cheers of the crowd seem to fade into the distance. Oh, this is so wholesome, I love it. Nozomi squeezes my hand in return, and then she flashes me a bashful smile. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So happy I could cry.
何？
Thanks.
どういたしまして。
For a while, we remained in silence. I'd make some sort of witty remark if I could, but I just don't have that kind of savoir-faire. Still, I've got to try. For the sake of this girl who was willing to spend her Christmas Eve with me. Nozomi.
何？
Those computer-generated fairies sure look real, huh?
夢の国で CG って言わないの。
Yeah, Kosei, stop ruining her immersion. She crushes my fingers in her hand. I mean, wow, what magical fairies. It feels like I'm in a dream.
昔昴生くんの歌でそういうのあったよね。
Oh gosh, please don't sing one of our songs right now, I beg of you.
何があっても dream お前だけは
Cut that out.
今ここで歌ってくれる？
No. Absolutely not.
昴生くんといると楽しいな。
Holding my hand tight, Nozomi leans over, resting her head against my shoulder. Boo, yeah, we're in, boys. Close enough for me to smell the scent of her hair. I'm not sure why I never noticed it before. She smells so sweet.
昴生くんはさ、ずっと私と一緒にいるよね。これからもそうなのかな。
Well, I suppose that depends on us.
そうだね。
As she holds onto my hand, she watches the Christmas parade march by. My eyes, however, are fixed on her face beside me.
ごめんね。家まで送ってもらっちゃって。
Well, I have a duty to ensure the safety of my lady. Oh, okay. His lady. I like it. It's quite late by the time the Christmas parade finished. Like any gentleman would, I walked Nozomi home myself.
ないない。私には何もないって。
Don't jinx it, okay?
私が夏目さんみたいな美人なら別だけど。
Please, you're plenty. I want to say beautiful, but the word gets caught in my throat. Weird, I've never had a problem saying it before.
私も何かな？もしかして今夜は私にワンナイトラブ？
Love, I'm feeling in the air tonight, huh? Really wish I could do away with the stain on my legacy.
でも私今日はとっても楽しかったよ。
Well, good, Nozomi. We did too.
またいつか一緒に遊びに行こうね。
Well, this is your route, so I'm sure it'll happen. Well, Nozomi, it just happens that I booked a... Not this again! I booked a hotel room with a beautiful nighttime view.
そんな急に二人で大人の階
This game.
段を登っちゃうの？ドキドキしちゃう。おまわりさん、この人です。
Stop it, you're gonna get me arrested.
そういうことは、
Oh.
本当に私が好きになったら言ってね。
So she's okay with it, we just have to mean it. Okay.
そしたらちゃんと答えてあげるよ。
I find myself unable to respond to her words. It feels as though she's seen right through me. The two of us sink into silence again. Once again, the tightness in my chest returns. What should I do? Maybe this is my chance to... Uh-oh, what's wrong? Without warning, Nozomi throws her arms around me. But this is no passionate embrace. Her body is shaking. Are you okay?
今来たの、ゾゾって。
Oh, is there something out there? Holding Nozomi protectively, I scan our surroundings, but I see nothing out of the ordinary.
大丈夫だよ、昴生くん。
Is there a ghost or something? I mean, her family, you know, deals with that kind of stuff.
急に来たからびっくりしただけ。もともと年末近くになると神社ではよくあるの。
Huh.
理由はわかんないんだけどね。でも 毎年年が明けたらピタッとなくなるの。
That's kind of spooky. There's still about a week until the new year. I hope nothing happens to Nozomi in that time.
ごめんね、急に抱きついて。
It's fine.
やっと遠ざかったみたい。
Huh, I wonder if it's gonna have something to do with, like, the butterflies. Nozomi gazes up towards the night sky as she says this. Perhaps she was searching for something paranormal. A butterfly, perhaps.
このゾゾってくるの嫌なんだよね。お父さんもお母さんも感じないのに。
Huh, that's kind of weird.
どうして私だけって感じ。
Nozomi puffs out her cheeks as she clings to me. It makes me happy, but I'm not sure it should. Let's just call it my reward for tonight. Maybe you should have some kind of special shrine-maiden powers.
いらないし。
Why not? That'd be cool.
私、神社なんて零細企業継がないよ。
Your dad would be pretty sad to hear that. Nozomi used to boast about her family's shrine's 300-year-long history all the time.
だってこんな貧乏神社に誰が婿養子に来てくれるの？
I mean, the average person doesn't even have a shrine at all, so I think that's kind of cool that you guys run one. The kind of loves you for who you are, not for your money.
昴生君、私とこの神社を継いで、そして劣悪な環境で馬車馬のように働いて、私を養って。
No, because we want to be your gigolo. Nozomi, are you proposing to me or are you recruiting me into indentured servitude? Because I'm not sending my life away to be your slave.
昴生君冷たい。
Well, okay then. At last, Nozomi releases her hold on me. I'm a little reluctant to let go. Well, truthfully, extremely
も
reluctant.
し就職先がなかったら考えてね。
Only as a last resort.
嘘嘘。昴生君はもっと立派な職場で働いてよ。クークルとかママゾンとか。
Huh. Kugel or Mamazon. Never heard of those. Yeah, I wish. There's no way I'm landing a job at a major international company.
じゃ、帰るね。本当に今日はありがとう。
Alright, have a good night, Nozomi. Wish we could have, done a little bit more, but that's okay. I stayed in place watching Nozomi until she disappears from view. Guess I'll head home now. A lot of unexpected things happened today. I had my first date with a girl on Christmas Eve. And what's more, I'd finally begun to see Nozomi as... My feet come to a halt.
こうちゃんは私と結婚するって約束したのに。
It was right around here, wasn't it? I find myself thinking back to that childhood memory. If this were a dating sim, I'd probably end up marrying her for real. Huh. Dating sim, you say? Well, this is a visual novel, which is very close. But since she's long forgotten about that promise, reality isn't quite so convenient. However, I can't suppress these feelings any longer. I better go. I trudge back home and still unable to decide what I should do. How am I going to interact with Nozomi from now on?
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
Oh, what's this noise? I wake at the sound of my phone dinging. It's earlier than I usually get up. Looks like I woke up before Nozomi came even. Who that keeps messaging me anyways? I've been hearing a steady stream of notifications for a while now. Reaching for my phone, I pick it up. On the screen, I see...
昨日は楽しかったそうですね。のぞみちゃんいっぱい画像送ってきましたよ。
Frickin' May.
デートはどうだった？
What is this, a group chat?
今日から馬車馬のように働くように。
Hey, they're really having at
姉
me.
貴に聞いたぞ。測ったな、昴生。
Oh, frick, he found out. I'm bringing up the real heartbreaking message from Hirito. What a spoiled brat. As Chara, as his novel would say. Just kidding, I'm sorry, Hirito. I'll treat you to a coffee or something next time I see you. Suddenly, my phone rings. The caller ID displays the name Sumizome Nozomi. I quickly answer.
もしもし、昴生君。
Hello. I stutter slightly. Crap, I'm getting nervous.
ごめん。今日は朝ごはん作りに行けないの。
Okay, I mean, that's fine. We can cook our
悪い
own.
けど、コンビニかどこかで済ませてもらっていい？
Nothing to apologize for. You've been cooking for me out of goodwill in the first place. Don't worry about it.
ありがとう。本当にごめんね。
Did something really happen?
あ、お父さんがちょっと。
Oh, what's wrong with her dad?
今朝、境内を掃除してる時に転んで怪我しちゃって。
Oh, that's not good.
それでバタバタしちゃってるの。
That's terrible. This was no time to be talking about breakfast. Did you call an ambulance?
そこまでひどくはないよ。ただの捻挫みたい。だから昴生君は心配しなくていいよ。
I'm gonna head over there right now. I'd spoken the words before I even realized it.
いいよいいよ。昴生君に悪いし。
Please, with your dad out of action, your family doesn't have any other men to help out. Besides, you guys have always been there for me, so I have a responsibility to help you guys out too.
昴生君、ありがとう。
Yeah, of course we'll go help. I mean, this, you know, what else are we supposed to do? Like, they've been there for us, and they've helped, you know, Kosei out so much. Quickly washing my face, I throw on some clothes and head out the door.
いやー、昴生君にまで心配かけて面目ない。
I'm just glad it's nothing serious. Rokuro-san comes out to greet me when I arrive at the shrine.
私すっごくびっくりしたんだからね。お賽銭箱の前でひっくり返ってるんだもん。
長くやってればこういうこともあるさ。
I mean, I would imagine he's getting older too. Like, he doesn't look that
お
old,
父
but
さん家族に心配かけて全然反省してないんだよ。昴生君からも言ってあげて。娘をもっと気遣えって大切にしろって。
well, sir, I've known your daughter for a very long time, and I think it's time we move our relationship forward. You know, we had a good date last night, and she seemed receptive of going to a hotel with me, but I'm not that kind of man. I want to be married first, okay? So would you give me your daughter's hand in marriage?
ついでにお小遣い
That's what he
増や
should
して
say,
や
but
れ
he
って。
won't. He won't do it. You're gonna have to negotiate that last part by yourself. Neither Nozomi nor Rokuro-san seem to be taking the situation too seriously. That's a relief. I'm glad I came to see them in person.
それより昴生君、昨日はのぞみとデートしたんだって？
Oh, okay. Yes, we did. How do you feel about that? Sorry for not mentioning it to you. Lower my head apologetically.
ちょっとお父さん、なんで知ってるの？
Apparently word travels fast with this. Everyone freaking knows.
お父さんは可愛い娘のことなら何
Probably
でも
saw it online or
見通しさ。
something.
まあ、昨日のぞみがお友達に自慢げに電話してるのを偶然
Oh, okay.
立ち聞きしたんだけど。
お母さん、お父さんがひどいんだよ。
Runs off to her mom. From indoors, I can hear her mom's cheerful voice trying to placate her indignant daughter.
この年になると娘は母親ばっかりだよ。
Yeah, she could probably relate to her a little bit better, you know?
ああ、僕も息子が一人欲しかったね。
I wonder if there's a reason they didn't have another child. At least, like, two, you know? Not that I think Japan probably has a lot of kids to begin with.
和文が羨ましいよ。
Oh, trust me, it's pretty dull being a family of only guys. Well, maybe dull isn't the right word to describe my relationship with my dad. Unique, maybe.
とにかく来てくれて嬉しかったよ。のぞみのこともよろしく頼む。父親公認ということで。
Let's go, baby! We got his blessing. Wait a second, Nozomi and I aren't in a relationship or anything. Yes, we're soon to be married. It's more, we're past the relationship. Although I'd be pretty happy if we were.
お父さん、昴生君に変なこと言わないで。
昴生君、のぞみは素直じゃないだけだから気にしないでくれ。
I like how he's just like totally setting us up with his daughter.
もう巫女のコスプレやめようかな。
What do you mean cosplay? You weren't cosplay.
ああ、のぞみ、お父さんが悪かった。
Oh, now you're backtracking, my guy. Whose side are
巫
you
女目当
on?
ての外国人観光客がうちの神社の売りがなくなるから。
Will be ruined. I didn't know the shrine's main selling point was Nozomi's shrine maiden outfit.
本当は安産祈願で有名な神社だったんだけどね。
Ah, that'll come in handy later.
少子化だからね。それだけじゃなかなか。
Yeah, freaking Japan. That's why we're having this problem. You guys aren't having enough kids. Like, come on. You gotta step it up. I did hear a statistic actually recently about Japan. I heard they're losing about 400,000 people a year. So they only have a population of about 131,000 or something, or 131,000, 131 million. So you're losing 400,000 a year. Like, that's a pretty significant portion. You're gonna be going down. Can't be easy making a living running a shrine in this day and age.
だからって娘を利用するのはひどいよね、昴生君。
I think that all the guys are just watching anime or visual novels. You know, like these girls are nice, guys, but there's real women out there, and they're pretty good too. Okay, I mean, they're not like perfect like some of these women, but that's okay. Okay, you'll find the right one, I promise. Nozomi pouts her lips at her father. I understand how you feel, but try to sympathize with your dad a little. I attempt to mediate between them.
昴生君は私とお父さんのどっちの味方なの？
I'm on whoever side wants us to get together. Okay. So, I don't know. Do you want us to be together, Nozomi? You tell me. You think she's a disgruntled wife asking, what's more important, me or your job? In Japan, it'd probably be their job. Alright, I'll explain the situation to everyone at the cafe.
お願いね。
Don't worry about coming in until your dad's sprain heals. Family comes first. And if there's any physical labor that needs doing, let me know. She smiles, staring up at my face. What?
昴生君が頼りがいのあること言うから。
Okay, we're starting to sound manly. That's good. We're sounding like husband material. That's what I'm hearing.
やっぱり男の子だな。昴生、大人になったね。お母さん嬉しいよ。
I didn't know you were into that. You're not my mom. Stop looking at me like that. I'd rather she eye me as a member of the opposite sex instead.
でも最近本当に男っぽくなったよ、昴生君。
I would say so.
昨日手をつないできた時、ちょっとびっくりしたし。前なら絶対あんなことしなかったよね。あれは何？もしかしてレディーのぞみに惚れた？
Well, I happened to get onto your route, so, you know, I have to be a little romantic with you, of course. The lady in question smiles mischievously, taking a hold of my hand this time. I can't help but spill the truth. I squeeze Nozomi's hand in return. Okay, let's go. Her face starts growing redder and redder, but still she doesn't let go of my hand.
昴生君、今の本気で。
Suddenly she leaps into my arms. What's the matter?
すごいゾゾって。蝶が。
A butterfly? I didn't know she could see those. I follow Nozomi's gaze. What the heck? It's like pink or red. There it is.
赤い蝶なんて初めて見た。それに大きいね。
A big red butterfly. There's no mistaking it. Nozomi is seeing the same thing I am right now. But that's no ordinary butterfly, it's a soul remnant.
消えちゃった。なんだったんだろうね。冬に蝶なんて。
All the other ones we've seen are blue. What does the red one mean?
どうしたの？顔色少し悪くない？
It's nothing. There's no point in telling her the truth. It would only serve to scare her. For now, I need to report this to Akazuki-san and Mikado. Nozomi, try to stay home as much as you can today. If you do go out, make sure you pay attention to your surroundings and watch out for cars. I grab her firmly by the shoulders, emphasizing every word.
急にどうしたの？昴生君。
Now I feel like we're just scaring her.
そんなに真剣な顔して。
I'm just worried about you. I'll drop by again tonight. If anything strange happens, give me a call right away, got it? With that, I dash off to find Akazuki-san.
昴生君。急に男の子の顔になっちゃうんだもん。
Dang, she's over here just getting flustered. Yeah, we definitely need to ask about that butterfly, though. That's a little different. I'm trying to fix my chair. After work, Akazuki-san, Mikado, and I head back to the shrine together, naturally to investigate this morning's incident.
大きな赤い蝶。
もしそれが本当なら少々厄介かもしれんな。
Was it something bad?
そもそも蝶がいる時点で良くないですから。
That's true. Well, she said she's felt it around this time of year, so I wonder how many years it's been there. Maybe it's like just gotten really powerful? I don't know.
本当なら通常の蝶ではないことになる。何らかの原因で発生した変種であるかもしれん。特殊な魂。何が起きるか。
Don't scare me like that. Now I'm getting uneasy. I don't want anything happening to Nozomi or her family.
とはいえ、単なる見間違いの可能性も高い。普通の人間には蝶など見えん。
Yeah, but she works at a shrine, so maybe she has like some kind of connection to that side of the world, you know? Or that side of the realm. I don't know what word I would want to use.
お前に見えて、のぞみには見えないというならまだわかるが。
Well, Nozomi's always had this sort of sixth sense for the supernatural.
それでも蝶が見えるなんて普通はありえません。高峰さんのようによっぽどのことがない限り。
But I'm certain Nozomi saw it too.
不可解ですね。
Akazuki-san sinks into thought.
後世、のぞみをはじめ、住染家に蝶を引き寄せるような人物はいないのだろう。
No, they're all happy, cheerful
なら
people.
蝶が神社にいる理由がないですよね。
I don't know. Do you guys think that it would be following the dad? I'm kind of thinking it would be Rokuro. Because maybe he regrets like not having a son. He was kind of having that conversation with us. Maybe he'd feel more comfortable passing it on to like a son, just because it seems like Nozomi doesn't really want the shrine to begin with. So I mean that's fine. It's like your children don't need to do exactly what you did in life, right? But maybe he just regrets that he's not gonna have someone to pass it on to, and he recognizes like, oh hey, I fell, I'm getting older, you know, and eventually I'm gonna have to stop doing this, and it feels like he's gonna have no one to pass it on to. So it could be, that could be something that's been building up for years, right? And that's why the butterfly would be hanging around. She felt it around this time of year, because this is like the time of year that you would be like having regrets, like, oh, it's the end of the year, you know, and I'm going into a new year, and I'm still worried about this problem. I don't know, that's my idea. Maybe my eyes were really just playing tricks on me. I hope it's just that and nothing else.
とはいえ、疑いがある以上、調査はしなければな。
多くの人が集まる場所に特殊な蝶がいたとしたら何が起こるかわかりません。
I mean, alternatively, it could be about Nozomi too. Like, it could be her with that promise that was unfulfilled when she was a child about marrying Kosei. Like, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Or getting together with him. I think either of those could be somewhat of it. I don't know. I'm reading into it a lot, but hopefully we'll find out here soon. Sorry for making you two check this out for me.
そ
Yeah, I
れ
was
が
gonna say, it's
我が輩たちの
literally what they're here to do.
それに高峰さんの大切な人のためですからね。
Or she's not. I stumble over my words. Dang, I really can't deny it anymore.
図星でしたか。
Pretty obvious. She snickers humorously, and in the next moment,
高峰さん、帝さん、あれを。
her voice suddenly takes a dire tone, making my hairs instantly stand on end. Oh my gosh. There's just like a whole like flock of them. A little crazy. Butterflies fluttering through the sky, and not just one or two. It's a veritable swarm of soul remnants like moths to a flame. They flew single-mindedly towards their destination. That's where...
のぞみさんの家の方です。
行くぞ。原因を確かめなくては。
Yeah. The three of us sprint towards the shrine. What could be causing these butterflies to gather at the shrine? I don't know, that is really weird. The cloud of luminescent butterflies flutters about at the shrine, and in the center of them all. Yeah, it's the red one.
赤く光る。
蝶が蝶に引き寄せられているとはな。
I mean, that's good for us. We should keep it as a pet, and then, you know, just keep it at the cafe. Both of their expressions turn grave. It's the same one Nozomi and I saw this morning. The red butterfly flutters through the air, drops of crimson light trailing with every flap of its wings. It almost appears to be scattering droplets of blood as it flies. Ooh.
カンダ、気づいているか。
はい。あの蝶、意志がありますね。もしかすると生きていた時の記憶も。
ますます厄介だな。
Huh, so that's not good. What do you mean?
あれは魂の残滓というより、魂そのもの、人の心です。
Oh, so it's very dangerous, huh?
体という器がない人間とも言えます。
That's why those butterflies are attracted to it, like they would a normal
そ
person.
ういうことだ。だからそこは合点がいく。問題はここからだ。
あの蝶は世界を巻き戻した高峰さんのような すごい力を持っているんです。
Oh, well, that's not good.
だから神の断りに背いて現世に居座り続けることができるんです。
It's the same as me.
本来死んだら魂は転生するのだ。こぼれ落ちた魂は蝶となるが、その力は単体では微々たるものだが、あれは自身の意志で転生を拒み続ける。神に逆らい続ける。これを奇跡と言わずして何と呼ぶ？
So it's not that it can't reincarnate, rather that it had chosen not to. A soul who would bend the laws of the universe to its will in order to remain in this world. A person's spirit. Can't you harvest it with your scythe?
意志がある状態の蝶を切るのは危険かもしれません。下手をすれば力の暴走もないとは言い切れません。
Huh.
そうだな。今夜のところは周囲の小物だけ集めて対策を練ろう。出直しだ。
そうですね。私もできればあの人を消したくはないです。
I mean, could we at least get rid of the other butterflies following him? I suddenly grow anxious. What about Nozomi?
のぞみさんと家族の方には一時的にここを離れていただくわけには。
Unless we explain the truth to them, I don't see that happening. And even if we do explain things, who's to say if they'll believe us? Heck, the only reason I believed in any of this stuff was because I'd miraculously been brought back to life once before, but somehow I doubt that's going to sound very convincing.
仕方ない。高峰康生、これを墨染一家に配ってくれ。
Mikito hands me a three white charm-like objects emblazoned with a cat's paw
我が
print.
輩の力を込めた護符だ。あらゆる霊的攻撃を無効化する。
Dang, how come you didn't give one of these to me? You can make something like that? Who knew the Katshidi? I still don't know how to pronounce that. We're such OP support summons.
簡単には作れん。一つ作るのにも我が輩の毛が8888本必要なのだ。
That's an oddly specific number.
せいぜい1年に一つが精一杯だ。ちなみにもうストックはないぞ。
Well, okay then. Oh, well, thank you. I owe you one. I feel a bit more reassured now.
効力は1週間だ。それまでにあの赤い蝶を何とかする。
Oh, okay. Okay. I can see why you didn't give me one. That does seem like it'd be a bit of a problem.
つまり今年中にやらないといけないってことですね。
Before the end of the year, eh? It won't be an easy task, but for Nozomi's sake, we've got to get to the bottom of
で
this.
は赤い蝶々以外の蝶を集めちゃいます。
Yeah, that's a good idea. Unsheathing a Reaper's scythe, Akazuki-san set to work out collecting the regular butterflies. One by one, their numbers begin to thin. However, the red butterfly doesn't react in the slightest. It simply continues flapping its wings, unperturbed. Then, melting in the darkness of night, it vanishes.
あの赤い蝶がいる間は毎晩ここに来るしかないですね。
I mean, to be fair, this is kind of a good thing in some ways, because, I mean, we can just collect the other butterflies.
仕方あるまい。
So I'm saying we should just keep it around. That's probably really terrible, but... Thanks for all the help, you two. I bow my head. This whole time I wasn't able to do anything but watch. It's frustrating.
いえいえ、高峰さんはステラで頑張ってくれているじゃないですか。
そうだな。お前はそっちの労働で頑張ればいい。我が輩に感謝するのなら体で返せ。
Can you not say that? Can everybody in this game stop saying that? The last thing I want is a cat lusting after my body.
あと、のぞみさんとの恋愛もうまくやってくれれば。
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that. My face grows
昨
hot.
日は中くらいはしたんですか？
No? Do you think this guy would kiss somebody? It's gonna take a lot more work to do that. Our first date.
接吻すらもまだなのか。では、どこまで行ったのだ？
We held hands.
ドヤ顔で言うことですか？
遅い。人間の恋愛とは、なんと進行が遅いものなのだ。
Cause you need to learn to trust somebody first. Like, there's a lot of, like, crappy people out there, okay, guys? You know, you don't want to just jump into the first relationship you can find, because who knows? They might be crazy, right? You know, men and women, like, it's not specific to a gender, okay? Like, anybody can be crazy.
我々なら、好き同士ならば即 交尾なのだぞ。
Okay, well, you're a cat. That's what you guys do, okay? Don't throw around words like mating so casually either.
では今夜のところは解散としましょうか。
I will say though, I am very glad we're getting into more of the Reaper's Butterflies part again, because that's like been my favorite part. Obviously, like the cafe is cool, but there's only so much you can do with the cafe. It's like, okay, we started it up, we had a problem here too, and then, you know, we solved it. But it's like, I just don't think you can go very far with that concept. But adding in the Reaper's Butterfly part, where we're trying to like collect all these, and there's like new challenges, like this red butterfly apparently, that's where it's interesting to me. So I'm glad we're like finally like getting into that more, because it's been kind of like sprinkled in a little bit, and now we're getting there.
高峰さんはその護符をのぞみさん一家に配ってきてください。
I'm hoping each ending will have like something like this. I really like this.
我が輩はあの赤い蝶についてもう少し調べてみる。過去に似たような事例があったかもしれんしな。
Alright, well if there's anything else I can do, let me know.
労働と交尾だ。
I don't want to hear that from you. I can do the former, but no promises on the latter. I'm not exactly a ladies' man. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Gripping the talismans that Mikado had given me, I quickly dashed off towards Nozomi's house.
そんなに慌てると転んじゃいますよ。
早く護符を渡したいのであろう。よっぽど望みが心配なのだな。
高峰さんがちゃんと恋愛してくれるのはいい。
あ、そのためにも邪魔なものは排除しなくてはならん。
帝さん、あの赤い蝶は何なんでしょうね。
人だ。それもかつて強い力を持った人の魂だ。
Once possessed enormous power.
どうしてこの神社に現れるんでしょうね。
今はわからん。だが、最悪の場合、覚悟だけはしておいてくれ。カンナ。
I'm trying to think of like who this could be. Is like, are we supposed to be able to like figure this out by now?
はい。赤い蝶々さん、どうしてあなたは転生を拒むんですか？
No idea.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。おーい、昴生くん。
Hello? Warning already. Alright, well guys, I'm gonna end it here, because I think this is a good stopping point. Red butterfly. We've got to figure out what's going on with this. I've already given you guys my theories, so we'll see if either of those are true. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. They're implying that it's a person who's powerful, but I'm like, okay, who exactly? That's what I'm gonna try to figure out. Not sure if I have any idea who it could be, though. I mean, it's not like we really know many other characters outside of our little circle here, so I'm not, like, trying to think of who it could be. I just really don't have an idea. And, I mean, she has both of her parents, too, so it's not like it's like, oh, it's one of your parents. But it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. So I think we'll end it here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.